Hey everybody, I am Jesse Dollemore.
I'm a loser. What an idiot. Oh, what a loser.
And there's a group here in Washington, D.C. called CREW, Citizens for the Responsibility and Ethics in Washington. Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington. And they just wrote Donald Trump a letter informing him that if indeed he does run, they will file a lawsuit to disqualify him from office.
Fake news doesn't always start in New York TV studios. It starts with organizations like CREW. What is CREW? The self-named Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington is a left-wing front group masquerading as a nonpartisan watchdog. This particular dog is not responsible or ethical, and it leaves a lot of dirt all around the internet. CREW attacks political enemies with frivolous lawsuits, fake ethics complaints, and demands for investigations by the IRS. Who are the targets of this self-named ethics group? Republicans and conservatives. One analysis finds that CREW targets conservatives over liberals by a ratio of more than 9-to-1. How is that for ethics in their analysis? Especially unethical given that liberals are accused and legally convicted of ethics violations at a much higher rate than conservatives.
I'm going to read a couple of paragraphs from this letter because it's very telling. Again, this is from CREW to the Honorable Donald J. Trump.
How does CREW create fake news? It's easy. First, it files some kind of complaint or lawsuit, no matter how flimsy, in order to throw mud at a conservative organization or candidate. Then, CREW's liberal allies in the media report about CREW's activities, giving them credibility. When election season approaches, Democrat campaigns will use the complaint to say a candidate or organization is facing an ethics investigation from a nonpartisan group. It's a clever attempt to create fake news. Unfortunately, it leaves voters and our country worse off.
Dear Mr. Trump, the letter says, I am writing on behalf of Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington to notify you that should you seek or secure any future elected or appointed government office, including the presidency of the United States, we will pursue your disqualification under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment based on your engaging in the insurrection that culminated on January 6th, 2021.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Well, the Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics, otherwise known as CREW in Washington, D.C., have filed a federal lawsuit over Donald Trump being in violation of the Constitution due to his refusal to disentangle himself from his numerous conflicts of interest.
A liberal watchdog group, the Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, is preparing a lawsuit to challenge Trump's ownership of buildings and hotels that accept payment from foreign governments.
Notably, Donald Trump's lack of concern for the emoluments clause of the United States Constitution.
These people are wrong. This is not what the Constitution says. Paying for a hotel room is not a gift or a present, and it has nothing to do with an office. It's not an emolument.
And so CREW, this ethics organization, is saying that there has been such a blizzard of obvious ethical problems that they say the president has not taken this seriously to deal with it, and that has basically been a drain on their time and resources.
The Trump organization has tried to ward off conflicts by promising to donate profits from foreign government guests and customers to the U.S. Treasury.
According to CNN, Trump owns or has a position in about 564 businesses and partnerships, and they do business in about 25 foreign countries.
So I just got this. It was just handed to me. This is the D.C. Circuit, and we just won the big emoluments case. I think it was a unanimous decision.
The Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals has dismissed these claims, saying that the local governments don't have the jurisdiction, don't have the legal standing to bring these claims against the president, either in his individual or in his official capacity.
thus creating the unconstitutional complication with his role as President of the United States.
It does appear that the Fourth Circuit is saying that they don't have the standing to sue the president.
Now, think about it. Does Donald Trump really seem like the kind of guy who would do something to benefit his country while damaging his bottom line? Benefit his country while damaging his bottom line? Come on. And then they continue to explain what they will do. Crew believes you are barred from holding office under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment because you engaged in insurrection against the Constitution you swore to defend.
Bullshit.
On January 6th of 2021, an insurrection that you incited culminated in a violent attack on the same hallowed grounds where Congress was meeting to certify the Electoral College results of the 2020 presidential election pursuant to the 12th Amendment and the Electoral Count Act. They named the Act 3 U.S. Code, Section 15.
It sounds like bullshit.
By summoning a violent mob to disrupt the transition of presidential power mandated by the Constitution.
You sound like a bitch, nigga.
The evidence that you engaged in insurrection is contemplated by the 14th Amendment, including by mobilizing, inciting, and aiding those who attacked the Capitol, is overwhelming. You don't get to redefine words so they fit your tight, stupid little hate-fueled narrative. The word protest is defined as an event at which people gather together to show strong disapproval about something. Indeed, do have standing, and I would encourage you to support Crew.
As a left-wing front group masquerading as a nonpartisan watchdog.
There is precedent for this. This is not just some fool's errand, some publicity stunt by some group in Washington. This could absolutely work because Donald Trump did indeed incite a violent mob to insurrection.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
But don't be like the people who listen to Tucker Carlson who say, we're just questioning things. We're just questioning things. No, they're not. There is violence is their end game. And if they don't get what they want through insurrection, through overturning the election, then they will take it to the next step. That will be more instances of domestic terrorism. Follow me on social media. You can get at me there. Tell me how wrong I am there, or tell me that you appreciate me.